welcome one more time to another episode of my show, Jay Ferrer's Show. Make sure that you subscribe because that's going to help us a lot. Today, I'm in, I always say, a luxury flip with one of the responsible that made it happen. He's an investor. I would say he's a multitask, but I call him the king of one socket. Welcome to my show, John Rodriguez.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I love your show, man. It's awesome.
Absolutely. I appreciate you to give me the opportunity to be here with you and show the people this beautiful home that you literally converted in a luxury flip. It's a beautiful home. I want you to tell the people how you get the deal, how the whole process. Let's start. How do you find the deal first?
Yeah, so believe it or not, this was actually on the market on Zillow. I have a broker, been in the business 42 years. He already knew this was, once he saw this, he already knew, like, it's a gold mine because he studied the market. So he said, John, we got to go right now. So we bought it within the 2 hours.
So basically you find the deal in the MLS.
That's right. And there's still deals out there on the MLS. You just got to know that it's the deal.
Exactly. You have to analyze. You got to do due diligence. There's no way around it, right?
But you got to do it fast.
Absolutely.
The longer you wait, it's going to be gone because someone else already knows.
So how much did you get this deal, this home? What's the location? And how much money do you put into it?
Sure. Originally it was on the market for $350, but I put an offer in for $376. Actually, $380.
$380. Okay.
Escalation cost. So I told my broker, I probably won't get it. I don't trust realtors. That's how I am. I just talk like that. But that same day, she called and said, "Hey, we got it for $376." So we got this house for $376. Awesome. I love it. I mean, the house was falling apart, but it's the location. Yeah. You're buying it because of the location.
And what's the location?
Yeah, 19 Sergeant Ave, Providence. It's on the East Side. It's right in the middle of the heart on the East Side.
So you guys have an idea. So those people doesn't know Providence that well. The East Providence or the East Side of Providence is close to Brown University, one of the more popular universities in the world. We can say it like that. Yeah. And any other university around here, and it's a great location. So for you to have a property like this.
Yeah. So I trust my broker. We did it. It was awesome. We got the deal. I was excited but nervous because I never did a big flip on the East Side before. I thought I was overpaying in a way because it's my first side, my first one on this side. But I noticed a lot of other houses were selling over $1 million to $2 million. So I felt very comfortable.
So what made you take the decision to do the flip and not to wholesale it?
Yeah, well, I wanted to start my own flipping thing.
Career, basically.
Yeah, because I do buy multifamilies, but I wanted to do something different. I love it. This luxury, I love it. I don't know, it's excite me, And but I paid about, like I said, I paid $376, and I'm in about $341,000 to fix. Yep. That's with labor and everything, and then $57,000 with hard costs with the hard money lender, because I use a lot of hard money lenders to buy properties.
Absolutely.
So I'm in it all for like $775.
Nice. So what's the listing price?
Listing price $1.2 million.
Oof.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be, even if I get the 1.1, which I'm happy with, but I think my wife will get the 1.2. If not, she's fired. No, but she's going to do an amazing job.
Well, can you going to get fired?
But I think my projection is, if it's on the lower side, I'm going to make like $300,000 profit.
Wow, it's really good profit. And I'm really proud of you, John. I've been seeing you exactly when you start doing this project. Because literally, I take a lot of advice from this guy so I can, make sure I get my feet wet a little bit and get the right advice in any property I'm trying to acquire or do a flip or that sort. Yeah. I see that everything that you have done is beautiful in the house, beautiful bathroom, a lot of good details that you guys are going to be seeing. Can I ask you, what was the hard part on this process of the flip?
Well, kind of like redesigning the house, right? Yeah. Because I had a lot of walls in here, and I wanted to open it up.
Absolutely.
So I'm scared about opening up a lot of walls because it was a lot of walls to be open. But you know what? I learned a lot in this house.
Yep, in the process.
It's only going to help me better when I do different luxury houses.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no, I see the basically every time that you take one step further, you will see what went wrong, and now you basically ready for the next one.
Yeah.
So once the house is listed, how do you expect? You think you're going to be sold right away? How you take any offer already, or what's the case?
So while I was working on it, I already had like 5 people asking about it.
Wow.
You know, it was crazy. It's unbelievable. Even when it was halfway done, like down to the studs, people were asking about
Absolutely. Today we have the final walkthrough. That's something that Johnny's been doing just to teach people out there, share the knowledge that he's been basically in this process of this flip. And let me tell you guys, it's amazing. It's very good to you connect with John. Can you tell people your social media? I don't know if you want to put your phone there, so that way people follow you and catch up all the things that you've been doing.
I appreciate that.
So that way we stay connected, because we're gonna do our part to share the word and everything that you've been doing. All your blueprints of this deal and many others that come, we're gonna try to be and put it in my channel and have a one-on-one with John, so that way you guys don't miss anything about this deal. Are you expecting that many people today?
Not really, but you know what? That shows me that I'm doing a good job, and
Absolutely.
I like to educate people because I've been there, I've done it, and I'm still learning myself.
Absolutely.
And we're all going to learn. And what I like to do is help other people where I've been, just starting and not knowing. And I want to give them that education is like, you can do it.
Absolutely.
Right? You just got to ask the right questions.
Absolutely.
Just ask, right? There's no dumb question on this.
You had that right. You had that right. There is not a dumb question. The dumb is the one that you don't ask.
Yes.
Okay? So, John, one piece of advice that you would give to those folks out there that are starting, or they are afraid to start, or give that step to, should I do the flip? Should I start this business? What you advise them to do?
Start tomorrow. I mean, I think we're all worried about price, right? You worry about price because you probably don't know the location. That's why people don't go in it, right? They learn the market where you want to buy. Whatever you want to buy, multis, or you want to buy, you're doing flips. You learn the market, you're going to know inside and out what's a good deal and what's not. People don't buy because they don't know the deal.
Exactly.
They don't know it.
Exactly.
You know, they might say, I pay too much, but they don't know.
They have to do that analyze. They have to analyze the deal from the beginning to the end.
I see a lot of houses every week. Just walk through.
Just to have an idea, how many offers you think you can put out there so you can have one deal going on?
Most of the time I do 10 deals. I offer 10 deals a week, just on the weekend. I just put an offer in. It's okay to put a low ball offer.
Yep.
It gives you a head start by you putting offers in.
Absolutely.
It's okay to not getting it. It's okay, but you're learning the process. Because the more you put it, you're going to get one.
And don't stop there.
Don't stop.
When you had the first no, oh, you get disappointed. No, I didn't get it. Like, just keep going. My friend here, John, the king of one socket, and my YouTube channel, Jay Ferreira Show. Any other things that you want to say to my audience?
Well, if they want to call me, the number is 401-617-3537. I also have a YouTube.
Absolutely.
John Buys RI. You can check on this one that it was like my midterm of tour.
Okay.
You can actually see what inside of that.
Absolutely.
But I love to partner with you guys.
Here you go. He's ready to partner up with anybody, so I'm going to drag him so we can start doing deals together.
that.
Guys, thank you one more time. This is another episode. Make sure you stay connected. Hit that thumbs, like us, and subscribe. And any comments are more than welcome. It's your boy, Jay Ferreira and Jay Ferreira Show. Thank you.
I don't know, this wasn't planned, so hey everybody, thank you so much for coming by, and hopefully you were able to go through the whole process with us. And if you haven't, there's a great little book that shows you the East Side flip before and afters that John and Jonathan, could you come here can I bring him up?
Yeah.
Jonathan,
come on up. So he's kind of shy, but he's a great guy. Don't let the shyness scare you.
So this is the most amazing and talented contractor that helps us out on all of our projects. He did all of this detail work, him and his guys, and
Framing.
the framing. and he's pretty incredible. So if you want to talk to Jonathan, you know, he can't. You
His
can't have
business
all
cards
his
are right
cards,
there,
but
by
his
the way,
business cards
so.
are right here, and he's a pretty amazing dude. Brenda Hernandez is one of my friends. She also is the interior designer. So the work that she did is, and it just started today, so we started the staging process. So she's staging some of the rooms for us so that when we put it on the market, people can envision like where their furniture would be or how it would be. So that is helpful. And then John and I work together. He's the visionary mostly, and then I help with the details and the refinement. He likes to find the deals, and then we work together with Jonathan and the rest of the team to do it. And then Miguel, you know, Miguel, he's a marketer, he's a sales guy, and he doesn't know it, but he helped us do these tours. He's like, you guys should do tours, investor tours. So that's why we started doing the investor tours, showing people the property and the stages of, you know, this was a complete gut, right? The biggest thing that I think that you found was the cost of the dumpsters and the demo.
Yeah, in the demo.
How many
yeah.
dumpsters?
14 dumpsters.
Yeah.
14 dumpsters, $650 a
50.
piece. Do the math. The demo cost about 18 grand just for the demo. It's very, very expensive.
And there's little finishing touches
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
you know, cabinets, what you're going to do for cabinets.
Right.
We were going to put a blue island in. I wanted to have a darker colored island, but then it was like 3 to 4 times the cost of a regular island. But I still think the kitchen looks, you know, pretty cool, right? So what do you want?
I think they want to buy it. I don't know.
All right, I'll go talk
check
to
it.
them. So I'll go talk to them, and
So,
John will take a roll of the show.
Thank you, guys, ladies, for coming. So this has been a little longer project than I really wanted. It's going, February would be 10 months. I'm saying February because hopefully my wife will sell it by January and close in February. I'm probably like 2 months behind on the schedule where I wanted it to be, but I'm okay with it. Right now, does anybody have any questions on anything? Nothing yet. Okay.
What else is left to do?
What else is left to do? Well, I got to buy a couple mirrors for the bathroom. I got 2 closet doors that I'm getting in next week. They're coming in. They were delayed. The frosted doors, French door things coming in. And then the fridge and the stove's coming in next week. That was back ordered. What else is there? This very, very little tiny things I just got to do and will be done this week. Before Thursday anyway, before the other brokers come. And then...
What was the first thing you did to the property?
First thing,
Yes. What's the most important thing you have to do to the property?
well, you got to analyze the deal.
Yes.
That's the most important thing, right? Location. I like location. If you're gonna flip, do the location thing.
What's the first thing that you did to the house, though?
The first thing, I blessed it. Please say please, God. Say please, God, and I gave it a kiss. Yes.
The roof that was leaking, right?
Yes. So the house was in pretty bad shape. I know some of you guys were here from the beginning, so you know what I've actually did. Well, Jonathan, anyway. I don't know if everyone saw those pictures, but it was probably worse than what those pictures really showed. We had like ceilings falling down, and some stories say some guy fell down. I don't know and died. I don't know if that's really true, but it pretty amazing. It's my first big flip. Scared. The price was $376 for a shambles. The house was like falling down. To me, that's a lot of money. And but my other broker that showed me the property, he gave me the coverage. It's like, John, I'm telling you, it's a great deal. And I took his advice. I did it. So I paid $376 for it. People that live around the area said, you can't believe I paid $376 for it. So, but I did. But I put more money than what I thought. So I got it all in here with all. Oh yeah, always over budget, by the way. Always.
So what do you say?
I blame Jonathan. He took all my money.
What
No. But yes,
No, I was gonna say, what was the original budget for the project?
me laughing, I said 150, but I knew it wasn't going to be 150. That was just keeping my wife calm when I said 150. But I already knew. Yeah. But I'm all in all the way to February with the soft cost. I'm including the soft cost, which is $56,795. That was for my hard money guy, all in to February. And then 376 for here, and I put in $341,700 into this property. So I'm all in at like 775. It's a lot of money. I used a lot of my money at the end because my broker, he's very conservative. He was like, John, you can sell this thing for like 800, 900, whatever it is. And I'm like, okay. But when you do that with the hard money lenders, they look at the ARV and they only give you a certain amount of money. So he only let me borrow, he paid for it, and he only let me borrow like 130,000. I had to put in the other 200 and something thousand dollars out of my own pocket. Good thing I had it. It was great. So I had a couple of people that helped me out at the end because I was falling a little short. So they helped me out. So now they're going to get a good dividend next week when I close on the other house that I have. So it was like a month. They gave me a little bit extra money to finish it. So I'm very happy. Yes.
What was your biggest speed bump?
My biggest speed bump? So the HVAC guy took him about 3 weeks to show up. So that's why I'm like 2 months behind the way I wanted because they're busy. I get it. And then, you know, if they don't show up, then Jonathan can't really do it because we're in that stage like he can't close anything up. So, and then, you know, he did the work. Then he had to come back to do a couple things and took him a couple days. I get it. I was upset, but you know what? He did a good job. There's nothing really, it's out of your hands.
What's your favorite part of the house?
My favorite part? Oh my God.
The entire house.
Entire house?
Everything?
Everything, yeah.
No, I can tell you what the favorite part of the house is.
What's that?
Now, we're all adults here mostly, so the bathroom.
Yes.
I can see him in
That's
the
what I love
shower.
too.
Oh, in the shower. Oh yeah, my wife can see me dancing. Yeah. Dancing and singing throughout the window.
No, we were joking with him. So
Oh, my God.
To my girlfriend, I go, yeah, it's going to be a guy thing. I don't know about you women, but how many guys stand in front of the window and looking out the window?
She crazy.
Cross that window.
She crazy.
It's a nice bathroom though.
But I wanted to give it like a rundown of what things kind of cost, so you guys know what kind of cost. Give you, I know every house is gonna be different, but it gives you an idea, right? I won't say what I paid him.
I was going to say before you do that, though, talk about this was a contention.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so this was all walls. I took them all down, and Jonathan put the LVLs. So I was afraid of LVLs because my other flip that I did like last year, you know, I messed up on certain things, and so my inside of my body was like afraid of tearing down walls because I got in trouble with the building inspector before, but I did it. Came out great. Inspectors here were awesome. Every single one.
Communicated with them.
Yes.
Because you stayed in contact with
Yes.
them. You didn't try to cut corners.
That's right. That's right. Don't cut corners. They really like it, and you don't cut it. They leave you alone. I called them a lot, by the way, and they said, John, don't bother me no more. You're good. Don't worry. I have all their numbers, all their speed dial numbers. I'm speed dial. Hey, what do you think of this? You're good. Don't worry. You're good. So that makes me happy. I like, what is that, confirmation, like that. Am I doing it right? Because I don't want to close something up and then they're going to tell me I have to open it up. I don't want it. That's happened to me and I don't want it. That costs me money. So just try to do it right. If you do it, you're going to save a lot of money in the end. If you do it wrong in the beginning, it's going to cost you a lot. Because I know flipping is totally different when you buy multifamilies. Because what I found out too is the buyers, they'll call the city hall to see, you know, if everything was permitted. So let you know ahead of time. Just do it right. Even what Hank would do, it would be like, hey man, this is a new kitchen. Did you pull permits? I don't know. Is that what you do? No? Okay. Okay.
We can pretty much tell you if something's been built with a permit or not.
Okay. So just get all the permits that you need at the beginning and do it right. It'll save it. It might cost you a little bit more money at the front.
And that's why if we're buyer's agent, from a realtor perspective, having pull those permits and make sure that everything's done legit. Is
Yeah.
on the buy side. And if you're selling it, it protects you too.
Yeah, it protects you and you sleep better, right? Because you know you want a good family living in there, and they don't have to call you 2 weeks down the road and, hey, you screwed me. But I wanted to break down a couple things, like my electrician, Juan. I wish he showed here, but it's okay. It costs about 13. This is all labor, by the way. It was about 13,500 just for the labor. He did all the work. Good price, by the way. I had 4 quotes. The highest one was like 26,000. And the guy was on the east side. He lived on the east side, so they charge double when you're on the east side.
East Side price.
Yeah, that's what they do.
And
It's
the
okay.
other thing is, it's easier to do electrical work when you're down to the studs.
Yeah.
Than going through all the walls, right?
The HVAC guy was 24,700. That's a great price. I had quotes a little less, and I had quotes higher. But different types of what they wanted to do with HVAC, right? One wanted to do 2 machines, one was going to be 1 machine with 2 zones. The way they were going to put the duct work was going to be different. And I already worked with this guy that did the HVAC. He put them in the walls. Actually, it was pretty cool how he did it. Kind of like an oval type. And now you don't see any duct work in the walls, which is awesome. That's what I like.
So long to come here.
Yeah. But his name is Sosa Plumbing and Heating, so he does all the he does plumbing too. And then Diego, he did all my plumbing in here. The rough, it was about $11,000 for the rough and finished work. You have any questions? Okay. Tile guy, he did all the guy that did all the tiles. Labor, $10,700 for all the labor. To me, that was a good price, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that master bathroom probably cost about $15,000 by itself.
Yeah, mosaic.
Yeah.
When I walked into the store, I remember John, when we walked into the store and we saw the bathroom, like, oh.
Yeah. The floors to install 3 coats was $9,300 just for the floors itself. I paid like $7,000 to buy the floors. So the structural for the LVLs, I had a guy that come here to do all the structural. That was $1,500 to pay the guy to do all the layout. Windows, great price. Just under $6,200 for 17 windows. Awesome. I was going to do black windows with white siding, but the black windows were like $18,000. I'm like, oof. Yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go with white. But then when I went with darker color and siding, that was more money than the white. But still saved a little bit more money anyway, but I think it came out nice the way it was. Sometimes you have to budget certain things, right? Siding total was, let me see, like 24 grand for all the siding. That's including the gutters and the garage and all that. The roof was 12 grand. The cabinets were $9,000. Right, 6, 7, 8, $9,000.
That's an amazing price,
Yeah.
by the way. So,
Is that labor and installation?
no,
No,
Oh.
No.
material.
no, this is material. So
Yeah.
cabinets are expensive, right?
Yeah.
And he had gone over budget on some other
Yeah.
things, but you needed to have good cabinets.
Yeah.
So he had multiple quotes.
that's right.
And sometimes you hurt people's feelings,
Hey,
Right.
I'm a business guy.
but he had to make a business.
You gotta make a business decision.
And-
You love a lot of contractors, you really do. But you gotta make a decision. Is like what's gonna be best for you personally.
For the
You know.
pocket.
Yeah. So I heard a couple of people not buying cabinets for certain people that I know. I mean, I'm in business, man. I mean, if you give me a good price, I'm gonna buy it if it's good quality. It's just all depends what it is, right? It is what it is. No hard
What do you think
feelings.
about the cabinets? Do you like them?
You know. So I bought some other cabinets. So we measured a little bit. I measured a little bit wrong. So I do have some other cabinets that I have. So I added that price into that. So it's actually less. But now I'm going to keep those cabinets and put it on another flip. So
What lesson did you learn there?
measure it right. It was actually Jonathan measured it. He measured it right. I just I did it in the middle of the night, and I just ordered it, and I ordered the wrong size cabinets. So, 2 of them, 3 of them, right? 2. But it's all right. I'm going to use that for my next flip. So now I'm saving $500 right there already off the bat. Let me see. The appliances, the fridge and stove ain't here, but it's back ordered. But the hood, the dishwasher, and all that was about $9,500. And it's called Z-Line. It's a higher end brand. You're in this area, you want a higher end. Trying to max your money, so just go spend a little extra money. I could have got everything probably for like $4,000, but I mean, to spend the extra $5,000 and just do it right. Let me see. Countertops. It's quartz. I did that all the vanities in the bathroom. It was $5,000.
Tell me why you picked quartz.
It's a good price. AMG. They're in Bellingham.
John,
Great price.
tell people why you chose quartz.
Well,
Not everyone knows.
yeah. So quartz is a better higher end in this area. I might just spend the extra $1,000 and just get a better higher end stuff.
Better
in this area.
than granite because
Granite.
it's
Yep.
considered more elevated
From a buyer side, right?
buyer.
They did an amazing job, by the way. If you guys want countertops, you guys should call them. They're really good.
What is it called? AMC what?
AMG.
AMG.
Yeah. Authentic. You can look it up and say AMG countertops. It'll show up.
In Bellingham, Mass?
Yeah, in Bellingham. Staging, Brenda. I'm not going to say how much I paid for her, but you know, every house is going to be different. She's not done yet. She'll be done in, what, another
But
day or
it
two?
makes a difference.
It does make a difference on price of the
It helps
house.
people visualize. So imagine coming in here with nothing in here, then you're thinking, oh, where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put
Yeah.
that? And it just helps people feel more at home, and it gives them that warmth. And even when we have our open house, right, we're going to have music. We're going to make the ambience where it feels homey too, because that helps when you're staging, when you're selling the home. So you're putting all this time and effort into flipping it. You want the people to realize your vision, so you have to have someone who knows what they're doing from a staging perspective. So it looks good, it smells good. Smell is important. Clean, right?
Yeah.
That you don't have the because people will notice it, especially the higher end of the flip. They're going to notice little imperfections as well.
Yeah. Then the mason work, amazing guy. His name is Marconi. I recommend him to do all your mason stuff. He's expensive, but you ain't gonna have no problems with this guy. $33,000 that I paid them to do the stairs, the whole foundation, and the garage. Amazing work. Him and somebody else. Oh yeah, that was included, the materials and everything. It took him about 6 weeks to get it all done, because they're not fake, by the way. They're not veneers. They're real. He was chiseling them with the hammer with the sharp thing in the end. He was like,
Well, you
crazy.
saw the before pictures, right?
The masonry stands out.
yeah. So he was doing the stairs. That cost $10,000 alone. The stairs. And I'm looking at the foundation. I'm like, that doesn't do no justice, man. We got to do the foundation. Just do it.
And then
So-
you look at the garage and he says, oh!
I got to do the garage, man. So I didn't count $30,000 right into the budget, right? I counted 10, but the other 20 I didn't really count on it. But these are the things that's going to happen to you while you're going on the construction side, because you're going to fix something and you're going to see something else that looks like crap, and you're like, oh man, I got to do that right.
And you're going to make a decision. So
Yeah.
this is a higher end home, so that was a better decision because you have to determine if you'll get.
Well, there was an extra $20,000 cost that I didn't really expect, right? So I mean, you're going to get that.
That speaks to your not cutting corners, right?
Yeah.
It would have been a shame to have them.
So February is going to be 10 months. I say February because hopefully we sell it, put on a contract in January, and probably hopefully close on February. Does that sound about right?
That would be nice.
So it'll be 10 months. I'll say February, 10 months.
You got it in June?
I got it, I got it in April,
Okay.
right? So April through February would be 10 months. Like I said, I was 2 months behind because certain things happened.
But the actual work was done in 9 months.
Actual work could have been done in 7 months.
And I think he delayed on the cabin. I don't know why. He delayed a lot.
Oh, because I didn't want stuff in here, and I didn't want the contractors messing things up. So I kind of because I noticed, because what happens is, no offense, Jonathan. It's just contractors sometimes, if I bought the stove and the refrigerator right now, before, it could have been damaged, right? They move it around, they're scratching the floors, things like that. So, yeah, I just didn't want that, right? And they make a mess.
How did you secure the property during construction?
My next door neighbor. It's a great neighborhood.
Security.
I just felt really good that no one was going to really bother me, really, to be honest. And everyone knows who I am. I introduced myself, and I asked them to keep an eye on it for me. I did have the door shut. Jonathan always shut the door when they were done, so that was good. There was only one window open, unlocked, and only he knew that. What? What?
You know what? You know what? I'm not saying it.
Okay. But safe neighborhood. Doesn't mean you won't get broken in, but it could. But
But this neighborhood, yeah, the neighborhood watched it.
yeah, very nice lady. So I feel blessed that I was working on this house with a nice lady next door. Really nice lady. So, but
The kids walk up and down.
oh yeah, every day. Oh yeah, every day. So the Jewish schools right down the street, they walk in mornings, afternoon, they're all over the place.
And they don't drive on Saturdays.
That's right.
So everyone's walking, so it's
Yeah.
it's a very nice community.
And I know that when Brown plays football, a lot of people like to park over here and they walk over here. So that was pretty cool when I seen that. You can hear the football game. It's only next street over.
It's not loud.
No, so we had one person that I think Peter was talking to somebody and they wanted to be next to Brown. Can't be any really closer, right? Unless you're like right there and they're like, oh no, that's like a street over. I'm like, how close do you really want to be? I mean, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. It was easy but hard, I guess.